Hello everybody and welcome back to Louisiana Homestead. Today I'm going to be showing y'all what it looks like after our big snowstorm. This much has already melted. As you can see, anything that stayed in the shade still has some snow. There's even some still under the porch. But all this was in the shade today, you see, so that's why it's remaining. But all this that was in the sun is already melted. I don't know if you remember, but I showed y'all our wood pile. I need to come close this gate over here. I've got my dogs out. Let me come close this up. I don't like to leave that open when my dogs are outside. I'm scared they'll go to that road and get hit. I had a beautiful dog that I loved so much, and it went to the road and got hit. That happened a few years back, and ever since then we put these gates, and I like to keep them closed, especially when my dogs are out. Okay, so let's go and see this wood pile up here. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember, but all this was just covered in snow. I was measuring 9 inches in some spots on the property. But you see, anything that stayed in the shade still has the snow there. But all this wood pile that I showed y'all yesterday that was just covered in snow, look how much of it has melted. A tremendous amount. It's like almost all gone, really, except for the mail lady. You see, I closed that gate just in time. She's dropping me, she's picking up my packages out there. Come on, Jack and Oreo. It's just the mail lady. See the cow out there basking in the sun? All the animals are so glad. They're glad like I am that this stuff is melting and going on down. Let's get a shot of the house. You see it's starting to melt off of the roof as well. And it's just drip, drip, dripping. It's supposed to freeze again tonight. And I suspect we're gonna have some icicles in the morning from all that dripping. There goes a duck flying in the sky. I don't know if y'all can see him. And the snow's still coming out of the trees. It's making like a little mist and it's dripping. But most everything is melted. So I'm just going to take a little round like I did yesterday to see how it looks so different, you know. Obviously, all this stayed in the shade today. It's only, I mean, the sun came out so good and strong and bright today, even though it got to like, I think our high might have been 38. It was enough with the sun to melt most of it. And I know you still see a lot of white out there, but like I said, it was ankle deep or higher everywhere yesterday. And look at this, it's leaving us. There ain't much left to it, which I'm glad. Let's come and check in this garden. I want to see if this shade cloth's still holding a good bit or not. There's a good bit still in this one, but a lot of it's melted out. It was plumb full. And let's see, I'm walking through some snow here. It's drip, drip, dripping. It's melting. I don't know if any of my vegetables are going to be able to live through that. I have a little bit of broccoli and cauliflower and cabbages left. Look how most of it's come off of that dehydrator. Yesterday it was plumb covered. That thing was too. Just yesterday. About this time actually. So you could say this is 24 hours later. A lot of this part of the garden and yard is in shade. And look how much of it has melted in there. But I guess a lot of it caught on these cloths up there. And you can see there's still some up there. It's sagging. Just like right here, you see all that shade cloth full of snow? It's making some icicles, some of it. See there? It's a nice icicle. And there's some more over there on the edges. Let's go look at them. Look at these here. This thing held some snow. Here's a nice icicle. So there's a few of them. I suspect there's going to be more in the morning because it's supposed to get down. Let's go check. It's supposed to get down to, I think, 18 tonight, something like that. As you can see, all this stayed in the shade today. I bet you could make a snowman with it now. This is where me and Mr. E walked through yesterday. And it's melting. You see that? That's a little puddle of water right there. It's got a little slushy in it, but still yet. See the birds flying. It's a whole different scene today. Whole different scene. It's all melted down nicely. The front garden looks about the same. There was a lot of snow up here because it was wide open. And there was nothing to really block it from gathering in this area. This is where I measured 9 inches, was up here in this portion. The dogs don't seem to mind it. But it's still powdery right here. You see that? Yesterday, he couldn't get it to form together to make a ball, but look. Today, it is, you could, I bet you could make a snowman with it today. That's clear now, don't it? I just wanted to show y'all how fast it came and how fast it went. I would like to know y'all's comments, like Mr. Jarvis and all, places where y'all get snow regularly. But I would like to hear y'all's comments and know where y'all get snow regularly. Does it come and go this fast? Leave us a comment in the section below. I would be very interested to know that. You can still see the snow up on those trees a little bit. On those right there. There ain't many other ones around here that you can see snow in. Really ain't much left there. Still got some on these hay bales. Now I showed y'all this part of the road yesterday. It was completely white and snowed over, and look at there. Completely passable now. Not a problem at all. There's a little bit of ice on it down there in the shade, but not much. How are you? Okay. The cabbage leaves and the green onions look like they're going to be okay. So that's good news. The broccoli looks like it's going to be fine as well. After all that, it looks fine. It's good news. Very good to know. See what these dogs are up to. I think they smell a mouse that's hiding in those bales of hay. Look at him, his whole head is in there. You smell something in there, Jack? Izzy smells something. She's digging in there too. Well, I mean, she's digging. She got her whole head in there. I guess they won't give up till they find it. They love that. They're having so much fun. It's like playing a game to them. You see that big old door? I only close it when it's very cold and has this kind of horrible weather, when it's a really bad freeze or cold or sleet. It's the only time I close it is the north side of the barn. It makes a big difference for the animals too, to keep that closed during that kind of weather. Look, the little chicken coming, gonna meet his mama. It's cute. But you remember all this was full of snow yesterday. The truck, all these barrels and pipes was just covered in snow. Big difference today, just 24 hours later. And so you can see this side of the barn still has all the snow on the top of it, just about. And then this is the pastures. All the animals are out there today eating. They wasn't out there yesterday. A couple of them tried to eat a little close to the barn here. Some of the sheep did. But the sheep and the goats, all of them's out there eating today. But it's a lot of exposed ground today too. You know, another thing worth mentioning is our ground isn't frozen here. So that's probably another reason why it's melting so fast. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We'll be making another one for you soon, and we'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care of each other now. Bye.